We're diving today on the Revved Up Rides channel, into a machine that's bound to turn heads wherever it goes. The 2025 Barracuda Plymouth. This isn't simply a car. It's a statement, a revival of a legend that blends heritage and modern technology in a way that few vehicles can. The first thing we'll do when we get there is that hits you as the stance. It sits wide, low, and dominant, giving you that immediate impression of what this car means business. Every curve, every line feels purposeful, almost like the body is designed to cut through the air. The front grille, inspired by classic models, but rethought for 2025, immediately reminds you of the legacy left by the Barracuda while signaling that this isn't your father's muscle car. The headlights are sleek, narrow, and aggressive, featuring adaptive LED technology that not only lights the road, but gives the car a futuristic presence, even when standing still. The hood is long and slightly bulged in the middle, hinting at the power lurking beneath. However, the aerodynamic contours ensure it's not just about looks. Performance is a promise. Sliding into the driver's seat, the interior is a revelation. The moment you close the door, you're greeted by a cabin that perfectly balances nostalgia with new ideas. Premium materials cover almost every surface, from the soft touch dashboard to the hand-stitched leather seats that seem molded to your body. There's a sense of intimacy and connection that modern automobiles frequently lack. The infotainment system dominates the console in the middle, but it's thoughtfully designed, blending seamlessly with echoing analog gauges. The Barracuda's heritage. You'll find a fully digital cluster with customizable displays, showing everything from speed to navigation, and even real-time performance metrics. Haptic feedback, wireless, advanced voice control connectivity mean you're never fighting the vehicle for command. It feels like it's reading your mind, ready to deliver precisely what you require. Turning the key, or rather pressing the start button, you're met with a growl that instantly excites your senses. The engine options for the 2025 Barracuda are nothing short of extraordinary. Whether you choose the V8 supercar or the more refined V6 with turbocharged power, car offers a symphony of raw power and engineering finesse. The throttle response is instantaneous yet smooth, almost like the car anticipates your intentions before making a firm commitment. Every gear change, whether by using the paddle shifters or the traditional automatic, feels precise, mechanical, and satisfying. The exhaust note is perfectly tuned, aggressive enough to remind you of the muscle car in the Barracuda roots, but refined to the point where it isn't too much for everyday driving. Hitting the road, the Barracuda delights you. The suspension strikes a brilliant balance between comfort and performance. On winding roads, it hugs corners with a confidence that makes you trust every movement, every turn. In spite of its aggressive appearance, steering is precise and communicative, giving you feedback that builds confidence with each passing mile. Acceleration is breathtaking, and the car holds the road with poise despite intense pressure. What's remarkable is how approachable it feels. You're driving a legend, yet it's incredibly manageable, almost as if the 2025 Barracuda is daring you to explore its limits without fear of technology. Plays a silent but powerful role in making this car both safe and exhilarating. Advanced driver assistance systems provide direction without interfering. Adaptive cruise control, lane-keeping assistance, and blind spot monitoring. Everything fits in perfectly with the driving experience. The integration of modern safety with classic performance ensures that the Barracuda doesn't just thrill, it also protects. As we wrap up this test, it's impossible not to be captivated by the 2025 Plymouth Barracuda. It's more than a revival. It's a statement that muscle, design, and technology can coexist in perfect harmony. Every time you look at its silhouette, every turn of the wheel, every growl from the exhaust reinforces the idea that this car is made for enthusiasts who appreciate legacy, power, and innovation. Driving it is not just about moving around from one location to another. It's about being a part of a story that spans decades, brought to life in modern form. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to one aspect of the Barracuda name is certain. This vehicle does not simply arrive, it announces itself. It challenges you to feel, to engage, to be part of a driving experience that few cars today can deliver. In every respect, the 2025 Plymouth Barracuda is not just a car to drive, it's a car to remember. If you want, I can also make a slightly version that is punchier and more cinematic flair for narration in videos, making it sound even more like a YouTube style test drive script with natural pauses and dramatic emphasis. That would make it has the impression of a high-energy vehicle. Review. Is that what you want me to do next? 2025